Imagine this. You sit in front of the screen, feeling the urge to start, and nothing happens. Your body freezes, your brain whispers excuses, time dissolves. You know it's important, but you can't move. Everyone around you says, you just lack motivation. But that's a lie. You're not lazy. You're programmed to procrastinate. And your brain does it on purpose. The psychology of motivation isn't about willpower. It's about the conflict between the ancient and the modern mind. One wants to survive. The other wants to evolve. And they're at war inside you. The old belief goes like this. If I find the right motivation, I'll change my life. The new truth is harsher. You don't move because your brain sees your goals as a threat. The first trap, emotional economy. Your brain doesn't seek happiness, it seeks safety. Every new action feels like danger, even if it could make your life better. So it sabotages you by offering false priorities. Example? You want to write a book, but instead you start cleaning your room. That's not random. Your mind chose familiar pain over unpredictable success. The second trap, the dopamine loop. The brain doesn't want results. It wants the anticipation of results. Every time you think about a new project, it rewards you with a dopamine hit, as if you've already done it. That's why you feel a rush of inspiration, followed by emptiness. In modern society, dopamine has become the currency of attention. You don't move forward because you live on microdoses of false satisfaction. A like, a notification, a dream of the future, and the brain is content. It doesn't want reality. It wants the illusion of progress. The third trap, the illusion of control. You think, now's not the right time. But behind that phrase hides fear of losing stability. You're not waiting for the perfect moment. You're afraid to destroy your old identity. Because once you act, you stop being who you were. And that's scarier than failure. The brain protects you from change, disguising fear as laziness. The fourth trap, lack of inner connection. You don't procrastinate because you can't. You procrastinate because you don't feel meaning. You act out of I must, not out of I want. And without that why, every goal becomes torture. Look around, how many people live in constant waiting mode, just a little longer, and I'll start. But a little longer never ends. The brain keeps them trapped in a cage of rational excuses. Real motivation isn't inspiration. It's the inner war between fear and meaning. When meaning becomes stronger than fear, action happens on its own. No pep talks. No lists. No caffeine or self-deception. Example? The one who saves a child from fire doesn't look for motivation. He acts because meaning is absolute. That's why motivation dies when your goals are hollow. The fifth trap, the social mirror. You don't move because you keep looking at others. You compare, envy, lose touch with yourself. And your mind can't tell what you want from what the world expects. But motivation isn't born from comparison. It's born from pain. From silence, where you finally hear yourself. From realizing that no one's coming to make you live for real. Procrastination isn't your enemy. It's a signal. A sign that you're moving in the wrong direction or still afraid to let go of your old self. Want to move? Stop looking for motivation. Look for meaning. The brain doesn't resist action, it resists emptiness behind it. Every time you delay, ask yourself, what am I really afraid to lose? The answer will reveal your point of power. Because motivation isn't a fire you light. It's darkness you walk through until light appears. And when it does, you're no longer the one who sought inspiration. You're the one who acts. Remember, you don't wait until it gets easier. You start, and then it gets easier. That's how the mind works. That's how habits form. That's how confidence is born. Not from comfort. From action. The brain will whisper, later. Your emotions will pull you back. But if you take one step, you break the loop. Because motivation isn't a feeling. It's a decision. And it starts with you. Everything else is illusion. Act while you still can.